सावन सा बरसे हम, सूरज सा चमके हम, स्कूल चले हम।
Not a simple everyday walk to school. This is a walk towards a future of possibilities. A future that eludes thousands of government school-going children in rural India because the schools are non-functional. No teachers, no books, no toilets, no drinking water, sometimes not even a roof. Sooner or later, the children drop out. To breathe life into these schools, here is a unique campaign, now in its third year.
A campaign that's really close to our hearts, a campaign that has already touched the lives of 1,20,000 children, a campaign that has helped transform 370 schools across the country. And now, in the third edition of this campaign, we are here in the Mewat region of rural Haryana, near the village of Nu. We are here to transform and to take a look at another school. And we are here to also set out a rather ambitious target for season 3. This is the NDTV-Coca-Cola Support My School campaign.
तपती मुंडेरों ने कांधों से धूप उतारी, झूमे हैं गलिहारे, झूमे अटरिया दुआरी। तो आओ जी गाओ जी, अब आओ जी गाओ जी, गाओ जी मौज की मल्हारें।
Support NDTV Coca-Cola's Support My School, secure India's future.
Let me welcome our really special guest we have with us, Anushka. Thank you so much.
My
You've
pleasure.
flown in at the crack of dawn, driven to us to be out here. Thank you so much for coming
Very
here.
happy to.
And Venkatesh Kini, CEO of Coca-Cola, our partner in this entire exercise. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Kini
thank
as
you,
well.
thanks.
Anushka, you said you really wanted to be part of this because what we've already tried to do, as I said, 370 schools, more than 1 lakh children. We're trying to give the most basic of facilities that they need.
Yeah, I was very excited by this because, growing up, we've taken things for granted. The schools that we've come from, that toilets to hoga hi hoga. And so I'm really happy that through this, you guys are able to do so much, and whatever support I can lend, I'm very glad.
Kini, when we first started to think of the Support My School campaign, the first idea was, let's have separate toilets for girl children. That's where it started from, because girls were dropping out, they didn't have separate toilets. But from there, it took on a life of its own, and now it's also about just having a much happier atmosphere.
The original intent was based on the insight that girls are dropping out of school because there were no separate toilets for them. But once you start with getting the toilets into the schools, you realize that you also need to have drinking water, you also need to have playgrounds, and the transformation that happens to the environment of the school is amazing.
And we've of course been able to put together a wide group of partners in this whom we will be meeting. It actually doesn't require as much as people think it does to transform a school, and if a group of people come together, it can be done.
And every little bit counts. So, what we found is even if there's one partner who's willing to put a few books into a library, that counts. And if by the time you're done, we have 90 partners now. By the time you're done with all the partnerships, it just takes a little bit of effort on part of all of the partners.
So, should we take you for a quick round of the school before we meet all the kids? Let's show you the sort of things that have been already done out here. But let's first meet the principal if we can. Mr. Rais Khan is out here. बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद. हम सबका स्वागत कर रहे हैं. अनुष्का जी,
स्कूल माने के लिए
नमस्कार.
धन्यवाद आप जैसे हमारे स्कूल में पधारे।
तो आपको क्या लगता है, बहुत परिवर्तन आया है कि नहीं?
बहुत परिवर्तन आया है, बहुत चेंजिंग हुई है।
खुश हो? यस सर। अनुष्का जी से बात करना चाहेंगी?
बताओ किससे खुश हो? बैडमिंटन कोर्ट है ना, खेल कूद।
आप सब लोग बैडमिंटन खेलते हैं?
मैं भी खेलती हूँ थोड़ा सा।
चलो
तो आज खेलोगे आप अभी खेलोगे?
इसमें दोनों टॉयलेट वगैरह, ड्रिंकिंग वाटर वगैरह, लाइब्रेरी, लैब, साइंस लैब और अपने मैथ लैब, ये और कंप्यूटर और रिसोर्स सेंटर, ये सारे अभी 1 साल के अंदर अंदर हमने ये तैयार किए हैं।
There's a badminton.
झूमे अटरिया दुआरी तो आओ जी गाओ जी अब आओ जी गाओ।
Anushka, you want to have a go?
खेलोगे मेरे साथ? चलो।
मौज की मल्हारे मौज की मल्हारे मौज की मल्हारे।
Anushka, this actually is the where the whole thing started from. You know, having separate toilets for girl children. So.
आप लोग खुश हो अभी?
बहुत खुश है वहाँ पर हमारे
और साफ एकदम साफ सफाई रखती है। आप लोग भी साफ रखते हो?
You all have built this toilet here, right?
No, sir. Initially, when we started the campaign, it was the initiation of the master from his side, where some unutilized funds were there in the existing school. So he took out those funds and added some of the contribution from his side, around 30,000 rupees, and he built this toilet. That's the greatest thing of him.
बहुत अच्छी बात।
बहुत अच्छी बात है।
बहुत बड़ी बात।
You know, one of the other things that we should also try and tell kids from a young age is, you know, environmental consciousness and saplings. So, we plant a tree. आप समझाएंगे इसके बारे में?
जब बारिश होती है हम अपनी भवनों की छत पर पानी इकट्ठा करते हैं और उसे पाइप द्वारा नीचे ले जाते हैं। यहाँ पे जो पत्थर और कंकड़ होते हैं वो नीचे बैठ जाते हैं और शुद्ध पानी आगे जाता है।
मेरा तो रिविजन भी हो गया। मैं भूल गई थी।
Saving trees, planting trees. मेरा नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम अर्शिदा है। दूसरा नंबर स्कूल साइड स्कूल का नाम गवर्नमेंट मिडिल स्कूल। मैं आपको परंपरा चूल्हा के बारे में बताती हूँ। इससे हमारी ऊर्जा की बचत होती है। हमारे गांव में हम चूल्हे पे ही खाना बनाते हैं, इससे हमें ऊर्जा की बचत करते हैं। हमारे गांव में पशु पालते हैं जिससे पशुओं से गोबर होता है और गोबर से हम उससे बनाते हैं, तो हम उससे सब्जी रोटी सब कुछ बनाते हैं और फिर बाद में जो आँच रहती है उसको हम अंदर कर लेते हैं, जिससे हमारा खाना यहाँ पर गर्म रहता है और फिर यहाँ पर हम रोटी बनाते हैं।
बहुत धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू। बाय।
रुके से न रुके हम मर्जी से चले हम बादल सा गरजे हम सावन सा बरसे हम सूरज सा चमके हम स्कूल चले हम